turn that bit off of the stream. Boom, there we go. And welcome back to Season 2 of our Spurs Manager Career Mode. What did we do in the closed season? Not a lot, to be completely honest. I think the only real change that we've made is... Let's just be doubly sure, because there's a few going on, but I believe... obviously we've had a fair few players come back from the loans. I don't know if the transfer deal has come through, and looking at where everybody is, there is no real changes at the moment, but there is a transfer deal for a defender, I believe, in the pipeline. I don't know, I had a few times this crashed on me. Offers received, sent. So we must have done that before, so there is a player that I'm going to look to bring in at a centre back, possibly. But yeah, so we've got the pre-season tournament. Last season was a real kind of ropey season. We had a really shocking start to the year, and until really the purchase of Sanchez, nothing exciting really happened. Once we brought Sanchez into the club, everything did seem to start to gel a little bit better, and I'm hoping that we can continue that through the good finish to the season to the start of this year. I think if we could have nailed that start last year, we would have been in a really good spot to attack for the Premier League title. But obviously, this year we are going to get some European football. So we're going to need to sort of manage fitness probably a little bit better this year as well. Let's get the game underway.
Hi there everybody, we've got a pre-season tournament for you. It's the Asian Elite Cup and there are group matches. This is the first round.
I'm going to do very quickly as well. Okay, so let's get the game kicked off.
This is today's Tottenham Hotspur team. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Danny Rose starts with Kyle Walker in the full-back positions. Fabregas plays with Dele Alli in the centre of the park.
We've done a fair bit of work on the likes of Dele Alli, a couple of our youngsters as well.
Won it back with an interception. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. They cope with it well defensively.
Kane diving in, but
Spurs get the ref. I think the referee's showing how he's going to officiate this match. It's going to be a free kick. He's not going to stand any nonsense. And the goalkeeper's won it. Got right behind the free kick.
bit of a nothing of a free kick, really. Certainly not my strong points taking free kicks.
It's been a good tournament to this point. We're still at the group stages, and I do think the
first blooming game
to come here and play are getting a lot of benefit from it, and they'll be delighted with the numbers of the supporters.
Yeah, I think that's made it a success. If you've got empty seats in a stadium, it loses some of its attraction, but we haven't had that here, and they've been all good pitches that the teams have played on, so that makes a difference to these clubs.
So yeah, it's early part. Now, obviously, pre-season underway. Let's get a little run in the comments for
some danger to the opposition now they're here. The shot's on. What a fine
where do you
save.
think we can finish the season?
And that's a corner for Tottenham Hotspur.
Any significant major changes you feel maybe the team need?
And it's a heading chance now. No advantage advantage here. The referee stopped it for offside. Got his shot off now. Tackle goes in.
Because obviously last year we had a good pre-season.
There's the interception.
And then a bit of a rope start to the season. So we need to make sure that we can try and keep the momentum from the pre-seasons into the season this year.
They try to get an opening. And in he goes with the tackle. Quick into the tackle. And the result is going to be a throw. Throw for Tottenham.
No, I think really considering how the season started last year.
Song. Danny Rose. Alexis Sanchez. There's some potential in this move. To take the lead. He's kept it out. Tottenham have got a corner now.
Do you know, I started a sentence there and I've got no idea what sentence I started.
And they've cut it out. Dele Alli.
But yeah, no, we've done a fair bit of work on the youth squad,
Probing away. Trying to
sort of
find
between seasons.
a shot maybe. Cross coming in now. Up to
Oh.
Rose here.
Sanchez very unlucky there.
Tottenham given the throw.
I think if we can
Danny Rose.
just focus a little bit on them kids, some of them might be good for sort of end of the season.
Thread it through here. Shots on. Very good stop here. And that's a corner for Tottenham.
I mean, we've got all the attack at the moment.
Alderweireld.
Oof. There is concerns on Lamella. Doesn't want to negotiate a contract under any terms. I think, though, this year,
He's gone for the back heel. Free kick.
you know, the fact that we've got European football, that's got to give us a better chance
It's always in the news, never out of the headlines, Alan.
of signing the bigger names and keeping the guys here.
Right reasons by, you know, putting in a solid performance, but it's not easy with all the conjecture.
There's good progress with this attack. Goalkeeper hangs on.
Not a powerful strike, but a good strike from Delhi.
Sanchez. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. He's lost the ball. Eric Lamella. Now Fabregas. And here's the shot.
Ooh.
Well, credit for the effort, the intention, but the technique was poor. Touch has just deserted him a little bit today, Harry Kane, unlike him.
And I think that's something we need to work on this year, is them converting them shots. You know, Harry had a really bad year last year for us.
Maybe put his team ahead, but it hasn't happened.
Challenges for the ball. Kyle Walker. Dele Alli. Well, the ball's gone up. There's going to be 4 extra minutes. Into the attacking third. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. This with a chance to go.
Oh, Harry.
Corner for Tottenham. Tackle here. Promising build-up until... So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal.
That we are, half-time, goalless draw.
Let's hear from Alan.
I don't think we've played too bad. I think we've had the bulk of the attack. What have we got bench-wise? Thinking maybe swap Welbeck out, get Kane off. For now. If we can make a break, that lad there, Jan Jansen, I want to get on. You know, he's one that I'm looking at this year with as a real hot prospect. You know, I think he can come pretty good. We've got some others that, as well, are looking pretty nifty from the youth squad.
Fabregas, Dele Alli, Son, being moved around nicely here. Space for the shot.
Oh, Sanchez done all the hard work.
Well, it looked like the perfect counter-attack. The whole defence had been beaten, but well, the keeper wasn't.
Strong challenge.
Bad pass from the wing set.
And in a moment, there'll be a substitution.
Alright, don't bother Welbeck.
And that will be
Sanchez bombing in there like, yeah, I might be able to get it.
There's been plenty of warming up going on, and now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game. That's a great interception. Al-Habi. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Good challenge. Time for a substitution. It's looking good, this move. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Terrific play on the ball.
Oh, lovely clean feet in a confined space. You could watch that over and over.
He's got his shot off now.
Oh, Ali.
Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Tottenham have a corner now.
The whole team seem to be doing well at moving the ball around, at clearing them defenders. You know, it's just, again, like we had for so much of last season.
Jan Vertonghen. Danny Rose.
You know, in front of goal.
And now the shot.
Oh,
Oh, well saved. He's got it away.
not converting them chances.
Says Fabregas. There's good progress with this attack. Well, he's got away from him.
Bit of a shocking pass there, really, for Sanchez.
20 minutes now remaining. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make... Referee says free kick. Possession isn't everything in football. You can have considerably less and still win, but at the moment neither side dominating the use of the ball.
No, they're not. We've seen some good passing moves, to be fair. It's not been possession for possession's sake.
Shots on here, says Fabregas. Here's Ali. Got the tackle in. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Defender to it first.
No one there to pick it up.
Defending. Looking down at the benches, yeah, there's going to be a change. We've got a substitution shortly to come.
I think we're going to do the same. I'm going to bring Ali off. And Lamella.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Substitution coming up. Tackle goes in. Horsawi.
Unlucky Welbeck.
Of regular time. It's going to be a big end to this game, isn't it? Will we get a decisive goal? The fans trying to play their shot on. Oh, great work by the keeper.
No one in the middle to pick up the rebound.
Dele Alli. Challenges for the ball. Tottenham given the throw.
Well, it gets the fresh legs on.
Well, they're going to shuffle the pack a bit now. Never quite as simple. Not long left, but that's a foul, and it will be a free kick.
That Fabregas. It's a dirty tackle, whoever it was.
Says Fabregas. He's coming. This could be a chance. Well back. What a fine save. And here's the shot.
Oh, Aaron Ramsey, just terrible shot. Probably been better off squaring it back across the box.
Here is a minimum of 3 minutes. Spotted that well and intercepted. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Well, this is how this team can play.
Oh,
There it is,
ref, we're on the attack, man. Let's just finish that attack first.
At the shots on goal, you would think there would be one outright winner here.
Well, you would. I mean, and again, though, it goes back to the same issue that we had last year, where we're getting the shots off. You know, we're dominating in front of goal. Look at that, 15 shots, 10 on target. Al Hali, 1 shot, 1 on target. You know, so we've definitely got the domination, you know, in front of goal. We're just not converting them shots. You know, and I think, you know, I've probably got to take a fair bit of that on myself at just being terrible at shooting. You know, I mean, we've got what must be arguably, you know, one of the best in the league for strike forces. You know, I think having Welbeck, Sanchez, Kane up there, you know, we shouldn't be struggling. You know, but we'll see how we get on. I think from, you know, you look at this table, El Hali, Al Nassr, I would have thought they would have been the easier teams to take the points from. You know, obviously Barca's going to be a challenging game, but it is a bit disappointing. So, thank you, FIFA Master. I'm hoping that we can do something reasonable this season. Right. Except, at least if Eric does want to go, we've got replacements. Let's bring him on. Yeah, I suppose so. I'm not. I have to admit, I'm not the biggest football fan. I like FIFA, but I'm not a huge football fan. So they just seem to be the team that I always latched onto. Right, let's move some of these tired legs out. Vertonghen. Yeah. Who do we put in? Let's do that. Let's drop Ings back out as well. Damian. and do that. Mainly because we can't get a goal with Kane. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe dropping him. He'll think, oh, blimey, Gaffer's not happy. Yeah, well, Burnley, you were never going to be able to afford to take Darmian off of me. Reject. Certainly ain't going to Chelsea. And I don't want to lose Darmian at the moment. I think you played really well for us last season, so... And he certainly ain't going to City. You go back out on loan. He's got a long-term contract and he's certainly one of the two best centre-backs that we've got, so I'm not going to be flogging him unless they want to give me ridiculous money to replace him. But I don't think they will. And I think Sanchez is only going to play probably 45 minutes. So next game being Barca, I want to make sure we're as close to having a full A team out there as we possibly can. And as Sanchez is about the only striker that I've got great confidence in at the moment.
Hi there, everybody. Each team has played now in this Asian Elite Cup, which is the pre-season tournament we're focusing on. And now with a game under their belts, we move on to the second stage, the second match day.
Yeah, already seen some good games and hoping for more of the same. A few goals out here, I think.
And the game for you today is Al Nassr against Tottenham.
Okay.
Now we can check on the lineup.
See if we can just...
Players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect.
Oh, that was shocking.
Trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but
see if we can improve on the last game.
Once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
And quite a lot of changes in this Spurs lineup. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Matteo Darmian plays. Put them in.
No, FIFA Master, this is just career mode.
It's a terrific moment for the team.
And he couldn't have tucked that in the bottom left any more accurately and hit with real power.
Well in Harry.
So the first goal.
At least a Harry can get on the team on the score sheet for the team.
In quickly. Sanchez.
Yeah, but
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
oh, Alexis.
That looked promising, but he's been stopped. Throw for Tottenham. Darmian. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition. Goal kick now. They certainly announced that they got a war chest.
Jesus, 83.5 million.
Squad Manchester United, and this is one move that they have now made.
Well, you can understand when you see his track record why they've spent about £85 million on him.
No one's worth that sort of money. Well, it's a shot, I suppose.
Challenges for the ball. He's coming forward with some danger.
Oh, trying to get a free ball
until that challenge.
away, but
Excellent interception. Aaron Ramsey. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Trying to find Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez!
Oof.
Good stop here. Here comes a challenge. And that will be a goal kick. You can't see this too many times, this goal.
That's the thing, Winks has got quite a low rating, but he's played well for us every time he comes on. He don't set the, don't set the world alight, but he just puts in a nice, solid performance.
Good reading
Oh, that was a terrible pass.
Well, they're in a good position here.
Oh, he showed great anticipation now.
No. Oh, Hugo.
Right in the corner there, but that will be a
Whew.
throw. And there is some backup for him in this position. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. And they've got to work hard to try and get it back.
Ah,
In quickly.
run, Winks.
Can't keep the ball at the moment. George Kevin Nkudu, Aaron Ramsey. De La Feu. There's some potential in this move.
Ah,
Strong, fair challenge, pulls out for a throw though. Aaron Ramsey. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Gerard De La Feu. Good forward play from them. And now they've got the chance to push forward from this deepish position. Tackle here. De La Feu.
oh.
Well, Tottenham haven't been absolutely on top of their game, but they are...
We're winning. What more do you want? Oh,
Scoreline.
crap.
As we look towards half-time, and maybe assess whether they can push on in the second half or whether they might be caught. Into the attacking third.
Oh.
Tottenham given the throw. Darmian. It's Harry Winks. The shot's on.
Oof, Winks.
The goalkeeper at full stretch. Well, they might not be rushing to take the corner. A goal to the good, of course. And here's the shot. What a fine save.
Ah. It's unlucky. On the plus side, hopefully we should go into half-time, a goal to the good.
A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. There's the ball in. Trying to find Alexis Sanchez. Shots on here.
Ah,
Fabulous clearance.
scramble for the ball in the box.
That's half-time at 1-0.
Okay, how are we looking? Right. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna rest De La Feu.
Two new players ready to come on. Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that will continue in this second half.
Tries the through pass. Here's a chance. Oh, what a fine goal.
Boom!
They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable. And
Harry clearly not happy at starting on the bench.
At the moment. Right to the side of the goal and nicking off the inside of the post on its way in.
On another day, that might have rebounded back into play, but not this time.
Just widen the margin here to 2.
Well in, Harry.
It'll be a throw now after the tackle. No wasting of time in that situation. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. It goes out wide again. And he's headed it.
Oh!
He wheeled away in celebration, Harry Kane. Another fine goal for the Englishman.
Newly promoted kid from the youth team putting a lovely ball in. Harry netting his second.
Concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out. Oh, it's a brilliant header.
As I say, clearly not happy at starting. Yeah, it's less pace than his normal card. Is it really? That's the thing, I like to have a bit of pace in my forwards, and I think Harry's not immensely pacey at the best of times.
Short passes, they're keeping the ball. He's beaten his man. Good through pass. They cope with it well defensively.
Ooh,
Goal kick to come.
I'm unsure who that come off of.
Attacking now.
Yeah, they can attack. We've got a bit of a safety net.
What?
What, ref? What planet are you on?
And he's in there with a header. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, Harry was lucky to stay in the squad, to be honest, after last season's performance.
The cross coming in.
Just got caught up with the defender.
Close to the goalkeeper. What's the keeper doing here? Held off the defender with some good touches here. Tottenham, chance for them.
Yeah,
Well, they've been thwarted here.
faffing about with it too much. He just banged it, going for a shot.
It's looking good, this move. And he's threaded the path through neatly. And he's up for the header.
Oof.
The goalkeeper with a textbook save. He keeps the ball in his grasp. And here's the shot. He's kept his shot down. And he's
Winks again.
He's made the most of the opportunity. But
What the AI keeper's doing, I do not know.
Yeah, head in hands moment for him. He knows he's culpable for that.
It's turning out to be a comfortable game, this 4-0.
It's a good game for the Harrys.
Good football between these two. Nice passing. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play. A poor tackle, but it hasn't done any harm, and they've still got the ball despite the challenge on them. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. And they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Into the attacking third. Nicely played through ball.
Can we get one of the Harrys a hat-trick?
And in goes the cross. Can you believe it? It is a penalty.
Get in.
Just looking at the tactics of this match, maybe this substitution will hold the key. Good penalty.
Alright, that's one Harry hat-trick.
wonderful achievement. To get
Can we
two
get
goals in
a second Harry
like
hat-trick
this
for
against opposition
Mr.
like
Winks?
this? It's a special day.
Certainly is. For a special player too. A player that is
Should have given Winks a penalty. Kane stands more chance of scoring an actual
5-0 and the game
sort of
underway
goal out
again.
on pitch.
Nothing so far in this game to surprise us. Perhaps only the margin that they lead by.
Yeah, it's not always easy coming into a game and everyone's expecting you to get a hatful, but they've kept their focus this side and taken the chances nicely when they've cropped up.
One thing about these matches, you know, that there's always the capacity for a sting in the tail, but Tottenham will be doing everything to avoid being stung now. Here's a chance to attack. Good challenge here.
Oh.
Very clearly
That's why he
offside.
run off the
An
ball.
easy decision.
Yeah, and it's not as if there was a scoring opportunity, really. So you can't explain it away by him being a bit overexcited.
Here's Winks. Ayala.
Ah,
Spotted that well and intercepted. Makes a challenge here. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least.
3 minutes of added time.
Good position, they've worked this. Good score! Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, he's made sure he's protected it. That's well.
thank God they can't shoot.
Final whistle goes. Victory for Tottenham Hotspur. Oh,
Yeah, I think that's definitely a victory.
One team has had the ball and the other team hasn't.
Yeah, there was a golfing class out there today, which was surprising.
One Harry
Two
hat-trick
sets of
and
players, I wasn't expecting it.
unfortunately not one for Winks as well, but
Harry Kane under the watchful eye of a...
it's the thing Winks has got, I say, his rating's quite low, but
Well, he goes across and grabs the match ball from the
he does what he needs to do when he does get the
by any player.
he does get the time on pitch. I don't think the next game's going to be anywhere near as decisive a victory going up against Barca, but who knows? Okay. Him and Watson's the other one that had a really good potential. He's a winger, so let's do some speed dribbling. Thinks deserves some extra training. I'll do a bit of work on Dele Alli. Yeah. What's the email? Oh, Mr. Eric, sign epoxy contract, and I might be a little bit more inclined. money wasn't the problem. My problem was you didn't want to sign contract. We've got over a year left. No one that I'm particularly worried at now. I thought that it's the wrong league. I think it's there. I thought I'd brought Jagielka in. This is old. A bit of scouting on that. I don't think we need to worry too much with sort of centre mid and striking positions. It is the defenders. I'd be happier to get some decent sort of backup in. Let's just check him out as well. Because I do like to bring in youth, because you know that you've got them for a while and you can work well with them, hopefully. Bellerin. Okay, let's search players. Set. Double L, yep. Victor Bellerin. Scout and put an inquiry in. Don't know if Arsenal will sell him. I mean, we have pretty much last season bought a fair chunk of Arsenal's team, which I'm sure would be enough to get most of the fans screaming for me to lose my job. $27. I'm not releasing to Prem teams. $62. No. Well, we'll wait and see what comes back as his stats, and then we'll just put in a blind offer on him and see what we can come up with. So Eric's crying, let me play even though I'm not going to sign a new contract for you because I don't like to be committed to the team in any way. But we will start you, and hopefully... Thank you, let's do that. Kane. Now we need... anyone back on there. Fabregas in there. Winks, you can stay on the bench. Early Daily Alley. Left. Son. And Jan Vertonghen. How's... yeah, let's play Walker instead of Damian. And left back. Where is my left back? There you are. Rose, Fabregas, Ali. Doing that way round. At least I've got Ali covering for Kane if he has another bad match. Fabregas behind Sanchez. be fair, that's one player that I think if I did get a bid in, I would probably be happy to get rid of, would be Fabregas. Kind of hasn't set the world alight like I sort of thought he might, or I hoped he would. Anyway.
Well, he's certainly making his way up the football ladder, Harry Kane.
He's reached the top of the football ladder.
He's going to be one to watch.
There's nowhere he wants to go from Tottenham. I do think actually Harry's got a really long contract with us. I'm going to double check Dele's contract because
Ugolari starts in goal. Danny Rose starts with Kyle Walker in the full-back positions. Fabregas plays.
That would be one.
In the centre of the park.
Terrible pass.
With Harry Kane.
Yeah, Dele Alli would be one that I probably would cry if we lost.
Plays with Jordi Alba as the full-backs. Sergio Roberto starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. Luis Suarez is the lone striker today.
He is one man we do not want to see anywhere near the ball.
Tried to tackle here, and he's done
Probably
that.
sort of Barca and Madrid have just got a team of absolute superstars.
Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Sanchez. And he's threaded the pass through neatly.
Should have crossed it.
Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. A return ball. Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it? Lionel Messi.
Man, we nearly brought the White Hart Lane for some bizarre reason, or some bizarre way last season.
Kane. He's inspirational and so industrious as well.
Yeah, I mean, he lacks in some areas of his game. He certainly makes up with his work rate.
Nice return pass. Cut out the pass.
Trying to play it out wide.
Lionel Messi. Little piece of interplay between the two. Now Sergi Samper. Luis Suarez. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Kane. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. There's good progress with this attack. Good challenge. Referee sees that
Send
as
him
a
off.
foul, and it is a free kick. Free kick on target, but not really troubling the goalkeeper.
But on target is a bonus with me taking free kicks. Get stuffed. Get stuffed.
Sergio Roberto. Crisp defending there. Here's Ali. Sanchez. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Well, that's always the goalkeeper's ball, and a simple catch as much as anything is simple in this game. Here's Harry Kane. Strong challenge. Sergio Roberto. Messi intercepts here. Well, they've got the ball back now in the middle of the field. Now Kane. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Here's the chance.
Oh,
Very good stop.
Deli.
No real trouble for the goalkeeper. Gets his foot in there. He can't keep it on the pitch. It's gone out for a throw. Sergio Roberto. Sergio Busquets. He's coming forward with some danger.
Oh.
Messi!
Oh.
Oh, it's the outside of the post and away.
It's a problem with Barca. I mean, everyone sort of up there for the attack, you just know can score from pretty much wherever the hell they want to shoot from.
And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Into the attacking third. 2 more minutes to play of added time.
2 minutes of added time.
Trying to find a way through here, probing away. And in goes the cross.
Oh.
He's certainly going to be within their range now that the free kick has been given.
I don't know, there's been a fair few changes. It's not a bad team, apart from the strike force. You know, I mean, you sort of take it on and there's Kane and that's it.
They've coped with it well defensively.
I mean, other than that, the sort of the team you inherit's pretty good. I mean, we brought
And there is the half-time
obviously
whistle.
brought Sanchez and Welbeck in. Well, brought Ings in as well, but he soon wasn't really required. But I mean, it's a good team. I'll keep the fitness in there on the wings, hoping if we can just keep running it down them wings and banging them in, eventually
Substitution.
someone's going to get their noggin on the end of the ball.
3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture.
Sort of got a Tottenham-Arsenal hybrid, really.
That's Filiqueta. Did well, stuck out the foot and cut off the pass. Foul by Fabregas. Sergio Busquets. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Messi takes it forward. It's Messi. Defender to it first. Quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture. Spurs, they'll be hosting Southampton.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this.
Oh, no.
Looking forward to it.
Barcelona defending this corner. And the one out. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper.
Just need to try and watch the counter.
Lionel Messi. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. And in a moment, there'll be a substitution. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Lionel Messi. Ivan Rakitic. Tottenham Hotspur in possession here. It's a quick break. And he heads it for goal.
Oh, get in!
Game is shortened to the point. So is his style of play. Kane scores. Goalkeeper was reaching for it, and it did actually touch him on the way in.
I think there was just too much power
Right,
on the ball, on the shot for him to...
now defend like crazy.
touch.
Because I can't see that Barca are just going to sit back and accept a defeat.
Substitution coming up. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. That's good advantage.
No, 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 no. Oh,
Full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save.
Hugo.
Corner now, Barcelona. Spurs get the referee's advantage. Gerard de la Feu. Good forward play from them. They've coped well defensively.
A fair bit of pace out De La Feu.
Comes in with a tackle. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Still 20 minutes to go. Now Messi. That's a good spot by the defender. De La Feu. Well, we've got an injured player now, and the referee has called a halt.
Oh, no. Christ. A couple of changes.
Well, the injured player has
Hopefully that's nothing too
to get the game
horrific.
restarted with a drop ball.
To be replaced by
Davis. It's Harry Winks.
Substitution for FC
He's coming. Oh, he could be in. Sanchez.
Oh, Sanchez.
Allen was clear.
Well, it looked like the perfect counter-attack. The whole defence had been beaten, but, well, the keeper wasn't.
Came in with a challenge. Here's Ali. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Time for a substitution. Into the attacking third. And shoots!
Oh.
Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead.
Lovely first time strike for Dele Alli.
To show for their excellent performance in a game where really we expected it to be very tight.
Yeah, and I didn't quite know what to expect coming into it in terms of who was going to win.
PK giving him a little tug, but not enough to stop him scoring.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. 10 minutes left of regular
Well, that's a good
time.
sign if we can beat the likes of Barca.
Barcelona want to do something.
Hopefully we're going to have a better league run this year.
We're going to see some Route 1 stuff here, Martin, in the next few minutes. Might not be pretty, but I'll be hoping it'll be effective.
Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. Caught under no challenge by the goalkeeper. Dele Alli. It's looking good, this move. Oh, he's through. Sanchez. Very good stop here.
Oh,
The corner for Spurs.
Number 10, Harry Kane.
And it's a heading chance.
oof.
Well saved.
Team's come to life at last.
The shot's on.
Ooh.
Made a goal, actually.
Who cares? It would have looked good if it had gone in.
Cut out by the defender. And the board shows 3 added minutes. Jordi Alba. Sergi Roberto. On to the attack now. Luis Suarez.
Oh,
Well, there's a twist of the tail here. They've cut the deficit in half.
I think it's too little too late, but
Now there's still plenty of time.
this is the problem with Barca. You just don't know where they're going to shoot from, and when they do, it's going to be a cracker.
Seconds that remain.
It's lifted the team and it's lifted the crowd. You just never know how the team that's just conceded are going to react now.
And we restart the game 2-1. Walker.
But literally, they're getting their goal right at the end, in the extra time.
Great example here.
As I say, a little bit too little too late for them.
They did, and they have got players with pace, and they've certainly got lads out there that can finish, as they showed.
I think Barca might be a little bit shocked about that.
Harry Kane under the watchful eye of another England striker, of course, our own Alan Smith.
He just gives off the air of a man that's really enjoying his football.
I think he is. And he's having a good pre-season run. It's nice to see Dele Alli chalk up a goal as well. God blimey, and then we've got to get Madrid in the semi, so certainly not getting any easier for us. 72. I think we'll wait. See, Lamella's still refusing to sign up for a long-term contract. Sprained ankle, 4 weeks. Not good news. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream, and I'll be back in a few mementos we'll start this, the final sort of stages of the tournament. If we go through here, you'd expect Barca to get through to the final, so that could be interesting. But yeah, no, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please hit up that like, hit that subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at 1S Gaming and at 1S Gaming Extra, on Facebook at 1S Gaming Official, and online at www.1sgaming.co.uk. Cheers, guys. Catch you later. Bye-bye.